1 million from 3 emails.
1 million euro from 3 emails?
Dollars, yes. We had like high open rate, high engagement, high conversion.
Don't give us the brand, but give us some numbers.
Percent open rate. We kind of doubled the conversions somehow. He wanted to blast the entire list. And I was like, no, please don't. Yeah, I didn't see a good open rate. I didn't see conversion.
Would you consider in this win-back flows and scenarios to also send them an SMS communication?
Yes, I believe in SMS 100%. SMS subscribers are giving you one of the most intimate levels of access. So you should expect to give them the same, like intimacy, privacy, and so on.
Hello and welcome to episode number 7 of the Marketer podcast. Today with us is Diana Bădăliță, email marketing manager at Data Revolt. Welcome, Diana.
Thank you for inviting me, Cosmin. Happy to be here with you.
For sure. Diana, you could have chosen any area of digital marketing, but you decided to go with email marketing. What was behind? Just fate, or you had a plan?
I could have chosen film. I could have chosen other stuff. Photography, of course. This is my expertise. This was my first expertise. But while I was university, let's go back to the roots. I was so excited about digital marketing, about design, about everything that was like on TV, offline, online. So I started to dig deeper into this. And then I started with the social media, digital marketing, I was like really young. And then I realized that I love to open emails. Surprise, surprise.
Open emails.
Yes. I think I was the only person who opened all the emails that I got in my inbox and was like so dragged by this. Like, why did they choose like that headline? Why did they choose that, subject line? So yeah, that's how I ended up with email marketing. In email marketing, yes.
Cool. And you're doing this for quite a while now, right?
Yes, I think I have 8 years.
8 years of email marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to ask for tips and tricks from you. But first, a little bit about your story. When I first met you, you were working for an London email marketing agencies, one of the best email marketing and well-known email marketing agencies in Europe and maybe worldwide. Tell me about this UK experience of yours. Did you like it?
Yes or no? I can't decide. Yes, because it was so good for building up my expertise. Like I had to learn the hard way how to deal with clients from America, which are the hardest clients ever. Trust me.
America, they are the hardest.
Yes, the
Why?
USA clients.
Why?
Because it's challenging because they required a lot, because they pay a lot, they require a lot, they have high expectations, they know the market, they know the, email marketing industry. So yeah, they want results fast, like Romanian ones, but they're it's easier, when you talk in Romanian language.
Okay.
The client when you have a deal to do, but in in USA it's like no. Yeah, that's why like it's so good. I'm so excited. Like I was so excited to work with a British agency. I didn't know what will come after. Yes, because I was a client manager dealing with 14 clients same time and a big team. So yeah, it was really good for me to learn more about client facing and also executing stuff, also keeping up with the trends and the business.
I remember you once told me about a customer of yours. I don't know the name, but I know the story. Selling somehow like food baskets
Mm-hmm.
or something similar with cheese, some specialty cheese. They got amazing results from email marketing. Can you share a little bit about this story?
Yeah, 1 million from 3 emails.
1
Three
million euro from 3 emails?
dollars, yes, three
Yeah,
emails.
that
It
is
was
amazing.
during labor. No, oh, sorry. It was during Thanksgiving. Yes,
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, not Black Friday, not Thanksgiving. It was like during Black Friday event.
US based or Europe based?
It's US based. It's US
US.
based. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really tough to work with them because it's huge. It was huge, like a huge brand. They, as I told you, they had high expectations. They wanted to
Mhm.
keep up, the conversions. We kind of doubled the conversions somehow, but they wanted more because they were at Shark Tank and,
Aha.
more
So they
exposure.
got exposure from other areas of
Yes.
media, not only email marketing.
Exactly, exactly. We had like high open rate, high engagement, high conversions. All
Oh,
of a
hi.
sudden,
Give us some numbers. Don't give us the brand, but give us some numbers.
50% open rate. Like,
50% open rate.
just take into account that each email was sent at 11 p.m. It was
11.
the best sending time for them. After I run some, A/B test for
Mm,
sending time.
mm.
We came out with this 11 p.m. So that made them
But
huge.
then I have to ask 11 p.m. which time? Because US has like 4 or 5 time
Mm,
zones.
EST time. Yeah,
That they
EST.
were based on the East Coast. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
I
can
see.
remember
And
exactly.
their email subscriber list, was it a big list? Because
Yeah,
it's easy to get amazing open rates and click rates with a small list because it's more of your friends. But with a big list, then it's
yeah,
challenging.
huge, huge. I can remember. I can tell you exactly, the number, but it was huge. It was huge.
Over a
Number.
hundred thousand.
Yeah, over 100,000. Yeah, 200,000. I don't. Yeah, somehow like I know start like increasing after the exposure on Shark Tank, on TV, and so on. So it was huge, but I was shocked. I was like just looking at the emails I sent. It was like, oh my god, this is this is normal for high level brands, but it was my first brand that got this type of like
Mhm.
results after 2 3 emails and so on. So yeah, and also they started to run like a loyalty program after this. They decided to do a lot on the email side.
I see. And do you think, just in full honesty, that was it your copywriting or your segmentation or something that you did, sorry for asking so bluntly, that
Mhm.
drove these amazing results, or was it more on the brand side, on the power of their offering?
That's a good question. Yeah, it was um, s- team effort. Not it wasn't only me because I wasn't the copywriter. I had a copywriter by my
Mhm,
side. It was like a huge brand.
mhm,
For high paid customers, clients, agencies like this, they have copywriters in house.
mhm,
So yeah, it was just a team effort. It was a team effort. Also, like ever and never ending calls with them, deciding about the design, the type of message, and so on. So yeah, it was like a a mixture of like agency skills and the client's needs.
mhm. Can you share a similar example from a different industry or from a different country?
Yeah, in UK, I had another client who had low reputation. Like, I was shocked. When I took over the account, I was really shocked. I was like, I can't handle this anymore because the client was kind of, very like as a person, very active, very, energetic. He wanted to blast the entire list, and I was like, no, please don't. And like I remember sometimes I on Sunday night I woke up with two more emails sent after my email, from him. I was like, no, what did you do? Yeah, I didn't see a good open rate, I didn't see conversion, so I sent another email or two
We
emails.
need
I
to
was
do something fast.
don't do this. I had to, tam him, like,
Mhm.
please let me explain to you what deliverability means for your brand, for your account. So yeah, it was like, it was more a challenge to us to want let to educate the client first about
Be patient.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, I after I rewinded the reputation, I had extraordinary results. It was like a whitening teeth whitening brand. Yes,
This whitening. Okay.
yes, and I have to mention that I needed to, by clients' request, I needed to send an email every day while
Uh-huh.
warming up the list, while rebuilding the reputation, and sending one email per day because he couldn't know. Like, I don't want to,
Let's uh, let's
yeah.
park the email frequency because I'm really interested in the frequency. Whether an email a day is too much for some brands is too much, for some is reasonable. But let's go back and discuss a little bit about warming the list because we're having a discussion yesterday, or maybe even today, with a customer who just started with a fresh list and expected results from day one. And we said, okay, we need to warm the list. It's like Gmail and Yahoo will not see you with good eyes when you just blast a few tens of thousand emails from day one. How do you warm the list?
So customer journey starts from the main source of traffic. You have to ask yourself, why do these people subscribe?
Mhm.
And here comes the welcome. Yeah, so the warm-up process involve a lot of things. First, you have to have like a good base on like on automations, like the
Mhm.
core automation to be enabled, just to have like a good traffic, good conversions, good open rate, and so on. For example, let's have like your brand, he doesn't have any reputation, he doesn't have any history, email sends, and so on. Okay, start with the automations, the welcome flow, and the abandoned card. Yeah, if you have some list, then uh, then um, you have to keep an eye on the data that
Mhm.
you have during this time, through like the automations, like keep an eye on the welcome flow, how many conversions, how many, how much the open rate is after one week, after 2 weeks, after 2 weeks. If they convert, if they don't convert, ask yourself why. Maybe you don't, I don't know, you don't communicate the same way they want. Yeah. After this warm up, the first step of warm up, segment your list, because like when you have a new, for example, the marketer, when you already have an USP, a good USP with high reputation, um, you collect data, you collect events, you collect metrics. Yeah, you have enough data to segment the list.
Tell me your favorite segmentation criteria.
I like the RFMs from the
Okay.
marketing, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Okay. We
Um,
also like it.
yes. Um, this is the best part, one of the best part that I like on the marketer. Also, the engagement, the VIP list, the
What would you send to? Let's take an example. Would you send to a inactive for more than 30 days or more than 90 days
inactive.
subscriber?
I wouldn't send more than 2 campaigns per month to inactive, to be honest with you, because it will have like they will have a lower rate, which
Mhm.
will ruin their reputation. So to inactive, let's say, like, you have to understand why they are inactive on email, why they're inactive.
Can you understand, or you can just
Yes,
assume?
that's why I focus on data. So if I look over some, some subscribers. Okay, this person, what did he do in the last 30 days? He was active on website. Yes. He did a purchase. Yes. Well, 60 days ago.
Mhm.
He opened the emails. No, he stopped in the last 30 days. It means like he made the purchase, but he stopped opening the campaigns. Let's have like a sale or something like a customize. If I
Okay.
see that I have more people like him, I segment, I make a segment based on
Mhm.
those like metrics
Mhm.
definitions. Yeah. And I blessed with something on offer or promotions or something like really informative, also something about the brand, something new, a new product. You are vip,
Mhm.
you're first in line. Yes. So many tactics. But yeah, inactive profiles I tend to not overlook, but to be very 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 careful
Very
about.
careful. Could you please share then how would you do a so-called sunset flow? How would you decide eventually through a series of emails if a subscriber should be on your list at all?
So you're talking about sunset flow, like
Yep.
the inactive one.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
okay, so before having a sunset flow, which
Mhm.
is the ultimate, the ultimate question for the subscriber if they want to be subscribed, still want to be subscribed or not, you need to have a win back flow.
A win back flow.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me.
Yes. Win back flow, like re-engagement flow. Give
Mhm.
them after they did, they become inactive, 60 days ago, 90 days. It
Mhm.
depends on the brand, it depends on customer service. So in general, let's say 90 days, you have a product one time, like, like teeth whitening product. The like people buy once and they don't come back because I don't know,
Mhm.
or something, I don't know, just give me another product one
Let's
time.
take furniture, for example. How would you do
Furniture,
for
yes.
a furniture?
Example, that's a very good example. Like i I don't know, I buy a bed or something, I don't need another bed. you know Maybe, I don't know how many rooms I have. Yes. So you can come up with this win back flow to re-engage with the purchasers who bought like
Mhm.
beds, if you have many beds
Or
category.
on different category, also in
Yes,
furniture, right?
yes, yes. In case they stop being like active, like on emails, like start being
Mhm.
engaged, they didn't open campaigns in the last 60 days, let's say, or 90 days after they purchase, they didn't click on the campaigns, they weren't like, they stopped being active on the website. You can come up with this win back flow, re-engagement flow, giving
Mhm.
them a special discount or cross sell them something. I don't
Indeed.
know. Okay, bad. Tell me, like wardrobe or whatever.
Yeah. What
Yes.
a complementary product.
Yeah, exactly. But
How
give them
about we? Yeah.
personalized discount. Give them a personalized discount. They need to understand that you care about them. First of all, like
Mhm.
you don't lose them like this so easily. So you have to care about the clients and then give them something that they want. Yes. And then, like after they go through this win back flow, they're not engaged at all. They will go through the sunset flow. This is the final one, and they get
How
support.
does it work? This sunset flow. How would you do it for a furniture retailer?
It's this quite the same style as win back flow, but you suppress them at the end. I mean, like if they finish this, you ask them like several times. Do you
How
still
many
want
how
to
many times
subscribe?
or how many days does the
Um,
sunset flow last?
for 3 emails, like
Mhm.
after 90 days, for example, for the furniture, if they didn't open campaigns, they didn't, they weren't like didn't open campaigns, click campaigns, didn't make a purchase, didn't engage on the website, means like they're lost somehow, but not after 90 days because they can come back, after, I don't know, 1 year, let's say, for the furniture, maybe they come back. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, but if they're not engaged on the email side, you can come up with this segmentation, like sorry, sunset flow, giving them something special, something, I don't know, a higher discount, an incentive. I don't know. It's surprising for them to have, yes, for a bed, for a furniture, whatever. And then after, if they don't open any of those sunset emails, you suppress them. It means they're like, because it's gonna ruin your reputation. They're not there anymore. They're not for you anymore.
Yep. Would
Yeah.
you consider in this win back flows and scenarios to also push a little harder and send them an SMS communication?
Yes. I believe in SMS 100%. I love SMS. In Romania, there's not so evolved, let's say. People don't
Mhm.
underestimate the power of SMS, but I had many cases with high ROI after like adding the SMS, blending the SMS with emails. I was shocked.
In a flow. So in a flow, send SMS, wait,
Yes,
send email.
flow. Yes, win back SMS. You can do win back. I sometimes receive win back sunset SMSs. Yeah,
Mhm.
on my
Please come back.
yeah.
Uh, how about campaigns? So on campaigns, we have the main channels, main channel which is email, but we also have SMS. Would you use SMS for campaigns as well, aside from automations?
So you're asking how to blend SMS on automation side.
On automation, I got it, but just send regular campaigns. Like this week campaign, you have 10% off using SMS for that, not part of an automation, but just on
Okay,
a regular campaign.
I got
And
it.
if so, how often is it reasonable to send SMS? Like every week, every month, every quarter?
That's a good question. That's the most important question I ask.
Hmm.
If like to ask like a strategist, email strategist, for example, SMS strategist. Yes. So you have to remember one thing: SMS subscribers are giving you one of the most intimate levels of access.
Mhm.
Their mobile, their mobile numbers. So it's
Yep.
something intimate, something not anyone can have access to. So you should expect to give them the same, like intimacy, privacy, and so on. You have to treat them as the SMS subscribers as loyalty. I do this all the time. I give
Tell me
them
more.
VIP, early access. I send them if I have a campaign, an offer or a launch campaign. I send the SMS. For example, like I have the campaign at 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Sorry, the
Mhm.
email at 10 a.m. But the SMS should be sent before, at least 30 minutes before, at
Mhm.
9:30 or something, because you're
Before.
VIP. Yes, because you're our subscribers, because you're our VIP, because you're loyal to us, because you
You
give
get
us your.
first access to the promo.
Sorry?
Because you are our SMS subscriber, you get access before the
Yes,
regular people.
yes. But tell them that. You have to tell them that. Like remind them that their loyalty. I do this all the time. It makes total sense. Like even when like talk with, other platforms, SMS platforms, they tell me the same thing. Treat them as loyalty. Yeah, loyal
Okay.
customers. Yeah. You
But
have the best leads. You have the best, sorry, you have the best leads on speed dial when it comes to
yeah,
SMS.
tell me, I need to keep asking. Tell me about frequency, how you judge
Oh, yes. Yeah.
SMS
It was
frequency.
another, yeah, it was part of the question. Maximum, like, I don't know, maybe other strategies will say something different, but maximum 4 SMSs per month. Maximum.
That is quite a lot for SMSs per month. You need
Four.
to
Four
love that.
four
Da.
SMSs,
Yeah.
but not like also include segmentations. I don't blast the entire list all the time. Four SMSs,
Okay, okay.
not with
For
offers.
sendings, but not necessarily to the same
Yeah.
subscriber
Yes,
base.
yes.
I
You
see.
you have to test. You have to test. Like I run more tests on SMS side than email side because you don't have enough data. I don't know. On some platforms you don't know who opened your SMS, who clicked. You have the clicks, but you don't know exactly
Mhm.
what type of customers opened. You have other events, you know. Yeah, and it's so important to understand what type of like subscribers are loyal on SMS, and don't blast all the list. Don't blast, and I'm like, no, no, no. You have to. You can like they'll stop they will unsubscribe because they have like one click unsubscribe, at
Mhm.
the end of SMS. So don't do this. Like blast them with, something useful, something meaningful, like, you know, offers. Also personalize the text all the time. Make sure you
Mhm.
have a good copywriter and personalize the text.
Let's talk a little bit about KPIs and what KPIs are really in the power of the marketer as a person,
Mhm.
um, and which are not. I'm asking this because, of course, in our power is open rate and click rate. This is our main drivers. But then, of course, our customers ask for sales.
Mhm.
So how much can we really control the conversion rate of people that come from email marketing and land on the website or on the landing page, and how much we can control the average order value, because sometimes they are out of our control, but still our customers demand results, demand revenue.
Okay, so you had many questions in one. Sorry.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
KPIs do you track
Yes.
when you do email
Okay.
marketing? Let's
Yes.
start with that.
Yeah. Open rate, click rate, of course, because if I have a good open rate, means like my A/B testing results were amazing, and I did I picked the best result,
Mhm.
subject line, sending time, and so on. Click rate because user experience through design. Yeah. Um, Also spam
Then
rate.
what happens is the conversion rate.
Sorry.
But then what happens to the conversion rate? So our role as the marketers is to drive open rate, to so have emails delivered to inbox and sexy enough headline to be so the email is clicked. Then to have relevant content, right? So
Mhm.
people actually click on the links or on the banners on the products, but then they land to the web shop. How much
Mhm.
can we control after that as email
After
marketers?
and on the web shop,
Yeah.
uh, automations. If they
Okay.
don't convert, that's why I keep an eye on open. We keep an eye on open rate and click rate because if we have good operate, like high 30, 40, 50 means more conversions, or after all, or they re-engage somehow, or we keep down their attention, and they go on the website, they do something, they receive something, like an automation, abandoned cart or whatever, or a pop-up or exit intent, so and and after all they convert. So yeah, it's really very important, the open rate, the click rate, the conversions rate, but also the spam rate, the bounce rate.
Mhm. Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes, very important. Like in the last 3 months, I think these like two metrics made like a huge impact on deliverability than others. Yeah,
Which
unfortunately,
one specifically?
the bounce and the spam rate.
The
Yes.
bounce and the spam rate. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
final couple of questions. First, tell me your favorite automation in terms of revenue. I mean, revenue generating for our customers.
To be honest with you, like I- people tend to talk more about welcome flow.
Indeed,
Welcome.
they do.
Yeah, but it's also the thing, the with the ESPs, they ask you to blast your, new subscribers with 3, 4 emails, when they subscribe. But I believe it's more important to focus on conversions. For some clients, I give them the discount code after they subscribed on the pop-up.
Mhm. Because this was your initial promise, right? So subscribe
Exactly.
so you get a discount code. And the
Yeah.
see conversions from this flow?
Sorry. Yes, I
Can
had
you
some
do
also
the
conversions from the
conversions?
phone. If they didn't, maybe they forgot the discount. Maybe they didn't they did subscribe and they forgot to. place an order, and they open an email. Because the first email, they didn't open the first email, they opened the second email, of course. The third
You will
email,
tell customers
reminding.
whether you like it or not.
Yes,
Uh,
though they don't like me, I'm gonna remind you that you have to like me. Yes, abandoned cart, also side abandonment sometimes makes a good deal. Yes. What else? The cross sells. I have so many. I have to think about, like, really. Um,
how many automations do you know or ever used? Is like 10 or 20 or 30?
if you take into account the loyalty program, yeah, you
All of
have
them.
30, I think.
30.
If you want, I can give you a list. Yeah, there's so many options. For example, if you want to do like a more narrow, like, automation program, yes, you can, do like personal, custom, like, sorry, product, focus, like welcome flows. And then from the start, you have 10 more automations, or category focused, like
You,
focus and
yeah,
welcome flows. Yes,
you narrow
cross,
down.
yeah, cross sells based on the product that they purchase, like, retention. The cross sell, after, like, they make a purchase to repurchase something, you come up, you just do, like, like the cross sell flows based on what they, purchase, when they
Mhm.
purchase, and what they would like to have extra. So you have many, many options, like, you know many
You do.
options. Yeah,
One
it's
last
really
question
hard for
for
me,
you.
because, like, it's just, when I think about automations, like, oh my god, it's just a mixture.
So many.
Also, like, I remember I had a client, a very interesting client from UK, was like a fitness gym or something. Yeah. And for that client, I think it took me like one day to build like a flow map for them, because they had different events, like way different events, and I have to, like, not to overlap them, just to build trust and build connection with
Indeed.
the customer. Yeah, that, yeah, it just, like, have many. You can do a lot, it depends on the, yeah, you can do all of them, but you don't need to. Trust me, you don't need to. Yeah.
One last question for you. Design versus content of an email, but I need a 10-second answer.
Design. I can do a
Design.
lot of design. Yeah.
Okay, so
If I have bad content,
beauty first.
sorry,
So beauty first. It
yes,
has to look
I'm sorry to tell
beautiful.
you. That's why, that's how, like, I was dragged by email design. Maybe I'm
Design.
different, but, like, if you have a good design, you have, like, just to catch the attention. This is the first, thing that ruin your time.
Nice. I like your answer. So design first. It's a strong opinion on that. So
Yeah,
thank
I
you, Anna,
also.
for joining us today. Thank you for sharing so many insights, and all the
That's it.
best to you.
That's it, Cosmin.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
it. That is
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was like a pleasure to be here with you. Maybe we're gonna have like another talk about something
Maybe,
different. Yes, I have many
maybe.
things to share. Yeah. Thank you
All
so
the
much.
best. Cheers. Bye.
Bye bye.